All right, guys, it's Greg again. Let's going to go over the markets with you and see what's going on with Bitcoin. Lots of chop, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Primarily down as of late, but we'll see. I'm going to, I think the ultimate destination is down. Of course, I could be wrong. You know, I mean, like, maybe it's going to take off from here and go into a bull run, right? Anyhow, I'm not in the market in anything right now. I closed some shorts that I have. You know, once they get, like, my shorts get to 20 and 25%, I take these profits, and sometimes I just get out completely. And here's that green line. I saw it was right at that resistance. It's broken through that. Now there's some debate on what's going on here with this move. Talking to some guys in Discord. Everybody thinks this is 5-wave impulse. We're going to see. We'll finally see. I mean, there's a lot of people who think this is 1 and this is 2, and then it's going down to the depths. It's going to go right down to the depths. I don't think so. Bitcoin is never that easy. It's just never that easy. And then it's like, okay, go this way, this way, this way. You know, it never plans it. But I do think this is like maybe some sort of WXY. It'll probably go up a little bit, like up here, and then maybe pop back down or something like that. So I just keep track of Bitcoin right now just because I have XMR Monero coin, guys. And let me show you some stuff here. It came down and then it's trending back up. Let's go down a little bit, 15 minutes. It's going back up. And, you know, if it hits that gold pocket area or into this area, you could get back into this coin. And that will give us confirmation of a move like this, you know, at least a move like this, where, you know, it's an A up for B and then back down for a C. I think it's going to be more than that. I think it's a 5-wave all the way down, possibly, but we'll don't know. And then on this coin, you know, you can put like a, depending on where it is, you put your stop loss like in that area, 287, enter in at 276 for safety. Be careful this coin though. Look, likes to wick. It could wick you out. So I entered out of that. I'm waiting for the retrace. Entered out at 260 in this area and waiting for the retrace. I just went ahead and exited out because I explained in a previous video why I exited out on it. I took it out and then I was just waiting for a retrace, and here it is. Here's its retrace. The only thing you have to be careful of a retrace on a coin like this is that Bitcoin is not, it's struggling to go up, or it's just going down, and this one might not go up that much. So, you know, and then sometimes with me, it doesn't hit my targets and I don't get in, but I would like to get in on this. So I might wing it a little bit. I got out of Rune too, just because on Rune here, this is what I think. This is a 5-wave down. It did a 5 and it's back up. This is its A, and then it's stuck in a B-wave funk. So Rune's like this, and 1, 2, 3, it's like this. So until it pops up again and finishes at C, then I'll swing back down into this A, B, C like that. So I still have a target of $5 to $7 on Rune. So it's going to be like this, at a minimum. So like that on Rune, and still have a target of at least $6.90 to enter back in on that. Let's see, Ethereum. What's going on with Ethereum? You know, Ethereum is just basically the same thing as Bitcoin. I did this move down, so I'm not going to go over it too much. The same thing as Bitcoin. I prefer to keep track of Bitcoin with Ethereum. It's going to basically trend the same. Aave, I'm still debating on whether I want to get back into this on a short. I would like to see it maybe try to get up a little bit more. I don't think it's going to get up much, but Aave is just doing its own thing right now. Not doing its own thing. It's going with the markets, but the only thing I don't like is here's its correction. It just seems to me it didn't go deep enough. You know, it's either very bearish or it didn't go deep enough for me. You know, only to the 382. I just thought it could pop up there a little bit more, but maybe not. That sucks. Solana, what's going on here with Solana? Probably X wave is in there, and Solana is going to start swinging back down. I have targets on Solana, 94, 81, and then these areas here too, 70s. So I actually think Solana is probably going to hold these areas. So picking it up for 73, this area, that's my suspicions telling me that. I don't, just it's got a lot of support in this area, over here, this area. So, depending on how bearish Bitcoin gets, it could penetrate that and fall lower. I don't think it's going to, though. That's just my guts telling me that. So don't hold me to it if you buy and they fall. Use stop losses or something. If you want to buy Solana at 78, have your loss, say at 73 or whatever it breaks, like that right there, you could have it at 66 or something. Let's see, Harmony 1. Yeah, Harmony 1's going down. Didn't change, just made a small little AB going down in C wave now. Near protocol is I'd take a closer look at near protocol, but it's just not going down much. I think it's still in some sort of correction, and it wants to go back up. So we'll see. We'll see with near protocol. I want it to be down here. My price targets on near. I want to see it down $5 to $7 is what I'm looking for. Kusama. Yeah, it's X. That will be an X on Kusama, and then it'll trend back down like that. Kusama's done pretty well. Depends on how bearish Bitcoin gets. Is going to depend on if it breaks that low or not. I still think there's a possibility Kusama can break that 101 low. Phantom is definitely going to break its low of 103. So 80-cent target, 75-cent target, and then maybe even further. All right, yeah, DOT's finishing up what it had to do right there. I did a video on DOT. Next target for that is going to be, $15. So DOT's going to come down, something like, we're going to pop up like that. So you have a bounce on DOT, and then it'll come down. Then you have another bounce on DOT, and then it'll swing back down to my target like this. So you have another bounce on DOT, and then down here to $12. Looking for DOT for $12. Well, first 15 and then 12. Matic, look at that. Hit my almost hit exactly where it was. ABC, and then if Bitcoin is not bullish, it's going to come down to the box about $1, $1.10, something like that on Matic. Let's see what else is there. Sandbox. I'll tell you what, Sandbox is really what is it doing? It looks like Sandbox completed. Yeah, it's just A, B, C like that. So you see this is A, flat, B, C like that. You can see A, this is B, C. And then it's looking like some sort of diagonal, 1, 2, 3, something like that, a diagonal maybe. And then Sandbox will come down into the box, likely. It's going to be interesting how well it's going to hold the low. This support area that it has, something like this. It's got a lot of support in this area. Sandbox does. So it could hold on to it. It could hold on to it. Depends on how bearish Bitcoin is going to get. KDA coin is, yeah, trending down. It's real bearish. It's just looking for a bottom. You know, I still expect $3 on KDA. I told guys over here, yeah, I was like over here. I said it's going to $3 or something, $2 or $3 maybe, or something like that. They didn't believe it. Here we are working on it right now. It's almost about ready to break that $5 barrier again. It has a low of 430. It went up on this, and I said, yeah, it'll swing back down and break that more than likely, and it's probably going to do that and just probably dip down into this area right here. So that'll be a good buy on a coin like that. Sol Phantasma, I do like this coin, and the reason I like this coin is the bullish count that it is in. So you can see Sol Phantasma. This is, I don't have it on log. You see, it's off log, but you can see it did a nice wave one, and it's just finishing up this correction, and it's going to go into wave three. And this coin, you know, this coin, when it's bullish, it moves really well. I mean, all the crypto coins will be bullish. Let me put this off log. So I still have a target on Sol Phantasma of about 60 cents in this area to come down there, and that'll be, that area should be pretty decent. Let's see the retrace on this thing. If it hits that. We see that on log, the golden pocket. That'll be a nice area for the second wave to finish. Off log, it's past 786. So yeah, Sol Phantasma, in my opinion, is coming up on its second wave correction, and it'll be going into a third wave, guys. So let's see. Let's get some potential targets here, huh? Sol Phantasma. Let's say it hits right there. The moonshot is don't count on these. These coins can't hit these numbers. You know, if a miracle happens, but don't count on this one. This logarithmic 1.618. Okay, that's 130 bucks. Will be insane. I wouldn't count on that, but just in case, you know, for the moon boys, keep your moon bag handy once it's in a bull run. If you think it's going to get up there, I would be shocked to see a coin go from 60 cents. I guess anything's possible. 60 cents up to over $100. All right, so now I'm going to take it off log and make this more realistic. Let's see. Since it's coming up, finishing up its correction. All right, here's the first area I'd be looking. $7. Next area, 10. And then the next area, 14. Still, I mean, like awesome gains. Like guys, like, I mean, if you picked it up at 60 cents, 61 cents, you know, you're looking at what? Right there, 10x basically. And there's a 16x, and right there is a 22x. So, you know, don't have your hopes on this whole number up here, wherever that other number, where is that number? The logarithmic number. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, yeah, it's up there. So that's kind of crazy, but yeah, those would be the areas. You know, picking it up at 60 cents too with Sol Phantasma. Say you pick it up, I don't know, 60 cents. Let's be realistic. You pick it up for 76, and then it's going to break the highs. You know, you're still looking at a 5x, and it'll easily do that. it'll easily, this coin will easily do that. I heard there's been some issues, a hack or something happened with Phantasma. So, before I start buying, I go check some information and make sure there's nothing goofy going on with the coin. But this chart is set up to go into a third wave. There's no doubt about that. And it's making a nice second wave. I like this setup. I like this setup right here that's coming up. So I do like it. I will be in that coin after I have confirmation. AVAX. We go to 30-minute chart. AVAX, man, I think it hit my targets where it said it would hit. Did it go in my box? Yeah, it just barely hit the box, and it came down. It looks like some sort of flat move, like that. And now it's coming down, probably to this box, like this. So 65, 64, somewhere in that area, this zone of support I have right here, the 64, and then the low is the 52. If AVAX maintains the low, it will be in a wave 2 of 2. It'll finish up a wave 2. It'll be in a wave 3 of a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here I'll show you. Okay, so here you see 1, 2, 3 there, and then this one, 1, 2. Yeah, a 1, 2. So AVAX will be in a 3 of 3. One thing about this coin though is that some people ask about like supply issues, maybe inflation issues on the coin. If it's in a wave 3, it's still going to go up. If it has issues, it just won't go up as much. Now, if there's severe problems, it can break the sequence and just tumble. It can get out of the sequence and drop. So that's the risk with any asset, okay? The sequence can be broken and just drop. But more than likely with AVAX, it's going to be in the wave 3 of 3, and it's going to complete that sequence. And the reason I say that too is just how it's hanging out in these corrective waves, and it's just hanging out in there, not really wanting to go down. So it's just trying to find its wave 2 correction, and it's going to get ready to go, especially when Bitcoin is finished with its correction. So if you notice one thing about the charts that I'm putting together is that if you notice a coincidence, I said, hey, I think Bitcoin's coming up, finishing up its correction. Look at these other coins. They look like they're coming up to finish its corrections too. I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball, but hey man, it's not a coincidence. That's why if I'm looking at the direction of Bitcoin or Ethereum, I look at other coins. You look at the DXY, you look at the VIX, you look at these other charts to get clues to say, hey, maybe the direction is going over there. That's what you just can't look at one. People that just solely look at Bitcoin and say, oh, Bitcoin could go this way, maybe this way. I'm going to plan for this way, what it's going to do. And just looking at Bitcoin is wrong. That's like, trying to have your ship go a certain way and you don't have your lookouts and stuff, and you're trying to navigate the waters and you don't have any way to go, avoid the obstacles, kind of, in a way, if you want to look at it like that. So, all right, what else is there? I ain't going to Phantom, guys. Look, Phantom's going down below $1. When you see it down there, start looking to buy it in that area, down below $1. Don't buy it now. That's what I recommend. Not financial advice, but hey, do what, if you want to DCA in, I guess, I'm not going to DCA in at this price. I'll go with the dollar. Look at the dollar. Keeps going up. Keeps going up. The DXY, it just keeps trugging up. The 4-hour chart. Yeah, it keeps going up. And I have a target of $1.02. It looks like it's going to make that. And once it's up there, this is going to be the moment of truth. Wherever it goes, if it's 101, 102, maybe even up to 103, you come out to my my chart, it's getting near that trend line. I've showed this before. Here's two trends. The top of that one to the top of that one. It broke through that one. And then there's this one to this one. And it's going through that one. This was the COVID crash area. And now it's going up to that one. Whether it goes, touches it or wicks through it, who knows? That's one area I'm looking at. The VIX is going up like crazy too, guys. So, you know, that's another indication. When this goes up, crypto's down too. What else is there? I'm going to go over Ape Coin. I'm looking at Ape Coin. The guy wants to short Ape Coin. I don't, that's a coin. I look at the chart. I'm just disgusted. Here's Ape Coin. What's Ape Coin doing? See what Ape Coin is doing. Oh yeah, it's doing some sort of complex correction. I looked at it earlier. It's looking like some sort of AB down for a C. I think Ape Coin is going to go down into the box. And I remember, where's my count? It's on the hour. Yeah, on the hour. I don't know. I guess if you have some balls and you want to go long on this coin, as long as it doesn't break this low, and it could shoot off. And if it takes, you know, I don't know. I'm actually thinking about that. I want to find out more about this Ape Coin because it is in a bullish count. Can't deny that. It's going to be in a bullish count right here. It's going to start off small. So basically, if you see this coin, I'll show you an example. You see how this would be 1, 2, and I said it could probably be compressed like that and do a diagonal. And what that will be on Ape Coin is this. It'll be a 1, 2, and up for 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. Let me go down to sub-menu width. So like that. And it might do that again. It could be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. Where it's another 1, 2. So what it's going to do, what it could do, Ape Coin could do is like another 1, 2. So it might do another 1, 2. I'll show you an example of what happens when something like when an asset does that. Where's DOT? If you come over to DOT, okay, you see in this area, I don't have them all marked out on DOT. But you see this like right here, see this 1, 2, and then it does this 1, 2 like this. And then it does like, you know, 1, 2, something like that. You can see it. 1, 2, you see? And then when you see that, the coin's doing that. So this is probably another 1, 2 right here. And you can see what happens next. So what it's doing, it's consolidating in 1, 2s, 1, 2s, 1, 2s, and then it goes off into its moonshot. So I'm letting you guys know that there is a potential of Ape Coin to do this if you pay attention to Ape Coin. Pay attention in here to Ape Coin. I'm going to pay attention to it. So I'm thinking maybe if it keeps doing this sequence like this, I watch it. I'll watch Ape Coin to see what's going on, and then, you know, there might be somebody who's trying to make this thing do a moonshot. Possibly. Let me see. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. I just want to go over the coins with you. I think Bitcoin's going to be stuck here for a bit. Who knows? I think it's like some sort of three-way move. It's going to be here, consolidate, something like that. Whether it wants to go up, who knows, or down, who knows. I kind of hoping it goes up a little bit because I want to get into some other coins on a short, and I'll pull those up. So, all right, guys, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Peace.